Right now, the market's a bit freaked out. They thought Trump would stop with all this trade policy, make a deal with China. Instead of making a deal with China, he made the situation much more freakish. He basically put now 245% tariffs on China, and he also inviting 70 countries to join America in fully blockading any of China's trades. So he's asking countries like Vietnam, Malaysia to basically agree to not let Chinese goods go through their ports. So China can't even send stuff through these ports. Markets freaked out. Nvidia dropped 10% yesterday, and that's the number one stock on the Nasdaq right now. Everyone was waiting for Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve President, to come in and save the day. And what did Jerome Powell do? He did something, it's a little bit unbelievable. He basically stuck it to Trump. He just said, no, we're not saving the markets. There's no Fed put anymore. And look at this, market reacted very badly. The odds of no rate cut has shot up, and then only a 12% chance of a rate cut by May the 7th. And even if we go to June, which is 2 months from now, still a 30% chance no rate cut. On the surface, Jerome Powell is basically saying that he's saying stagflation. He's actually saying because of the Trump tariffs, we expect inflation to be bad and we expect growth to be bad. So you've got high inflation but bad growth. So in other words, you've pretty much got stagflation, which is when you have recession or almost zero growth and you've got high inflation. So of course he's got a great excuse not to be able to hike rates. But I believe he's also got a personal vendetta because he's representing all the big bankers, and most of the big bankers don't quite like Trump. And here's the thing, Trump don't like him either. In fact, Trump and his US Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, have openly said they want to replace him. Now, his term finishes around, I think, May or April next year. But Trump and Bessent wants to start picking his replacement by August this year. And you might say, oh yeah, they can't physically, they don't have the right. Trump does not have the legal right to replace Jerome Powell, the Fed president. No, he doesn't. But him and Bessent could pick a guy that he could puppet and control and basically make him talk about, oh yeah, I'm going to cut interest rates. First day I get in, I'm going to cut interest rates. And that's going to undercut the Federal Reserve's message. Everyone's like, okay, there's Jerome Powell. He's got like another few months left. But this is a new guy who's going to be in for at least another 4 or 5 years. We should all listen to this guy. Jerome Powell, whatever he says, he's going to be gone. He's going to be gone in a few months. But this is the new guy. This is the new Grand Poobah for the next 5, 6 years, whatever it is. We should all listen to him. So of course that pisses off Jerome Powell. He's just not rescue of the markets. So we can't depend on the Federal Reserve unless there's a big crash in the US bond market.